Kosher tax conspiracy theory. The kosher tax or Jewish tax is the idea that food companies and unwitting consumers are forced to pay money to support Judaism or Zionist causes and is real through the costs of kosher certification. This claim is generally considered a conspiracy theory, antisemitic canard, or urban legend, and is mainly spread by antisemitic, white supremacist, and other extremist organizations. Common refutations include, because consumers who prefer kosher foods include not only Jews, but also Muslims, Seventh-day Adventists, and others, food companies actively seek kosher certification to increase market share and profitability. The fees collected support the certifying organizations themselves, extra business generated by the voluntary claims. The kosher tax conspiracy theory states that the kosher certification of products, typically food, is an extra tax collected from unwitting consumers for the benefit of Jewish organizations. It is mainly spread by antisemitic, white supremacist, and other extremist organizations and is considered a canard or urban legend. Similar claims are made that this kosher tax or Jewish tax is extorted from food companies wishing to avoid a boycott and used to support Zionist causes or the State of Israel. University of Pittsburgh professor of sociology Kathleen M. Blee reported that some racist groups encourage consumers to avoid this Jewish tax by boycotting kosher products. Canada. Refutation. Although companies may apply for kosher certification, the cost of the certification is typically minuscule and is more than offset by the advantages of being certified. In 1975, the cost per item for obtaining kosher certification was reported by the New York Times to be 6.5 millionths of a cent, 65 cents for a General Foods frozen food item. Certification leads to increased revenues by opening up additional markets to Jews who keep kosher, Muslims who keep halal, Seventh-day Adventists, vegetarians, and the lactose intolerant who wish to avoid dairy products that are reliably certified as pair meet this criterion. According to the Orthodox Union, one of the largest kashrut organization in the United States, when positioned next to a competing non-kosher brand, a kosher product will do better by 20%. Quebec's Bouchard Taylor Commission on Reasonable Accommodation refuted what it described as the most fanciful information is circulating among Quebecers about the so. Dispellers of the kosher tax legend argue that if it were not profitable to obtain such certification, then food producers would not engage in the certification process, and that the increased sales resulting from kosher certification actually lower the overall cost per item. Avi Shafran adds that if the kosher item in fact proves more expensive, the consumer